Hello everyone, welcome to another TLDR video. Today we're going to be talking about Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs was written by Thomas Harris and is the second book in the Hannibal Lecter series. It was published in 1988 and this book focuses on Clarice Starling. She is a trainee agent of the FBI. She is assigned to talk to Hannibal Lecter while she's in training because Jack Crawford's team, who is the head of the behavioral science unit, is just too tight on people. So he's like, I'm just gonna pluck a trainee that I've been looking out on. And Hannibal Lecter is still in the mental hospital for the criminally insane that he's been at since William Graham from the first book put him in. And so she's trying to also, Clarice Starling is also trying to get onto the Buffalo Bill case, and Hannibal Lecter sees this and is using this information to kind of dangle in front of her to get her to do kind of what he wants to do. And he helps her get involved in the case when Buffalo Bill kidnaps a senator's daughter, and he's trying to help her understand Buffalo Bill. In this book, you hear a lot about Buffalo Bill's backstory and why he is the way he is. And all of that pushed him to his current state where he's trying to make a suit out of the women that he has been kidnapping and killing. And Clarice and Clarice and Crawford are both trying to catch Buffalo Bill, obviously, and they're trying to use all the techniques that they can to catch him. Clarice is very much like, let's talk to Lecter. Lecter probably has an idea of what we can do, and she's trying to push Crawford into letting Lecter help her, but Lecter knows from Graham previously that that's a bad idea, so he keeps pushing against it while she's just like, no, we have a resource, we should use it. And while this is all going on, they use a fake transfer for Lecter to be able to get some more information, more cooperation from him, but he finds out from Dr. Chilton, who is the doctor overseeing the institute that he is in, and Dr. Chilton tells him they're lying to you and makes fun of him, picks on him a lot, and tells him that there's a deal, but all credit has to be given to Chilton. And so Lecter agrees to Chilton's deal, and he is moved from where he is at on the East Coast all the way to Tennessee to meet with the senator in person because that's one of his conditions. And when this happens and the FBI finds out that there's this deal that went on, Crawford and Clarice are taken off the case. While in Tennessee, Lecter is giving information to the senator, which all the information he gives is absolutely correct, except for the names and where they can find this person. And he's just happy to be outside of the institute that he was in because what he says in his mind is these are correctional officers and not people who work in an asylum, so it'd be a lot easier to escape, which he does. He does escape from them. He kills most of the guards. He skins one's face. Well, he skins two of their faces and everything. Their scalps of everything goes into an ambulance, all of that stuff. And so he escapes. And then when he escapes, they call Starling to make sure that she knows. So, like, he's there. He might come after you. But she's like, he won't do that. That would be very rude. And while this is going on, we keep going back and forth from Starling to Buffalo Bill and how he's treating his prisoner and making plans for what he's going to do in the after. And while he's doing that, she has a time on when he's going to kill her and to skin her. And Crawford and Clarice are off of the case, but Clarice is like, I'm going to go back to the beginning with this first victim. I'm going to look back, see if we can find something. But because they're not technically on the case, Crawford gives her money so that she can fly to where that place is. And while she's there, she's just doing old-fashioned detective work, and she finds Buffalo Bill's house on accident, and that's when there's a chase, there's a shootout, she finds the daughter of the senator, and she ends up going down into the basement chasing him and shooting him. And then she's able to get the daughter out, everything. At the end of the book, she graduates from the academy of the FBI, and it goes back to Lecter, and Lecter is getting plastic surgery and altering his appearance so he can go on the run without being detected. And it was a really good book. I really enjoy it. This is one of my favorite movies that I watch it constantly because it's one of my favorite movies. And I'm really happy that I finally read the book of it, which was really great. And I rated it a 5 out of 5 stars. And I definitely think that it's definite. And it's a definite totes read from me. Like, I really enjoy the Hannibal series and how it differs a lot from book to book. And if you want a more in-depth review, I'll definitely link that on screen and in the description, so you guys can go check out that video where I talk way more about the plot stories and the differences between the book and the movie. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, afternoon, whatever it is, where you are. And I'll hopefully talk to you guys very soon. Bye.